All right, here we are on a beautiful Southern California afternoon. This gentleman actually drove this car up to us. This is the kind of car that you can drive. He drove it so I could meet at another appointment. It is owned by a gentleman that's got more than 30 years experience in Rochester fuel injection, early fuel injection, and dual carburation, dual quads, that kind of thing. And this is his own little personal car, so it's got some really neat touches to it. It's a 32 Ford. It is titled as a 32 Ford, 32 Ford VIN. It's a rod bod, all steel, custom chassis, dropped axle, but done very traditional. It has a American Racing salt flat style wheels on it. But what's really neat is what's under the hood of this car. It runs perfectly because that's his specialty. It has a crate 350 engine with Rochester fuel injection, 1965 fuel injection. It's chromed and plated underneath the hood. It's beautifully done. Turbo 350 automatic transmission, Ford 9-inch rear differential, front disc brakes. I'll walk around and show you here. You would never know the car has 13,000 miles on it. You wait till we get around, we'll get to the auto, but he takes care of it, doesn't drive it a super bunch. Do a little walk around. It has a very nicely done chrome front end on it. Let me turn off my phone here so we don't get interrupted. As you can see, he does drive it, does have bugs in the radiator. We did a little wipe down before we did the photo shoot here. Has BF Goodrich TA radials, disc brakes on the front. You'll hang on to the end of the video. We're going to cover the undercarriage also. But this is Chuck's car, and like I said, he does specialize in fuel injection. And underneath the hood, hang on to the end of next up in the video, we'll get the engine compartment here for you, and they'll show you the fuel injection in it. Not many guys can say they have a fuely Roadster, and you'll dig this car. It's simple and it's nice. It's got pinstripes, really subtle pinstripes by Little Louie on the side. He knows a lot of the major shops in Southern California, Northern California, and around. They hire him to come up and get their cars just right, and individuals. But he's semi-retiring here towards the end here, and he's just not driving this old girl as much as he should. So it's time for it to go rather than sit around and collect some dust. Beautifully done. This is a Sid Shaver's bop top is what you'd call it. It does have a back window that goes in it. It's in the trunk. It's a glass. It has a glass small window. Again, we'll show you more in the video here. We have a video of it in the trunk. He runs with it out most of the time. But it is a gray canvas soft cloth top. This is a ultra leather or vinyl interior. It has map pockets in the doors, so on and so forth. Right? Nope, those are faux map pockets, put it that way. Very traditionally done. Tilt steering column, brushed turn metal steering wheel, turn metal dash, classic instruments in the gauge pack. These rod bod all steel bodies are very, very nice. The frame's powder coated. And these are Little Louie pinstripes that match along the rest of the car. So it's kind of a gray and black combo. Bodywork and paint is very nice. It's a single stage black. Like I said, I wiped down the whole car as soon as it got up here. He drove it an hour and a half, 2 hours. He's not afraid to drive it anywhere. It runs perfectly. Doesn't have any overheat issues. It's the kind of car you jump in, you turn the key, and you drive it to 200 miles to a show without an issue. We're going to hop into the driver's side here, give you a feel here. See, door jamb to door jamb, it is very nice. Has a Glide engineering seat, which makes it fully adjustable, so the seat not only moves forward and backwards, but the seat here actually will tilt if you move it forward and allow you to lay back a little bit. It has a flip down armrest here, which gives you them long road trips with the honey. And as mentioned, it does have a back window for the car. Again, hang on to the end of the video here, the trunk video. we're thinking you get the idea. We're going to hop in here in just a minute. We'll fire it up for you and show you the gauges and stuff. All right, I wanted to get myself in here so you get a better feel for it. Very basic headlight switch. This hood opens from either side. If you hang on, you'll catch the video there where we go through that. German square weave carpet, just like in the trunk. The trunk has the same type of material. It's a nice charcoal gray and black combination. The odometer reads 13,701 miles. He'll put, you know, another 50 or 100 miles on it, headed home today with a couple bugs on it, but she's beautiful. We're in Murrieta, California right now. Tilt steering column with a nice column shift. Turn metal steering wheel. Anyway, we think you get the idea. Go to spudsgarage.com, but please make sure you hang on to the fun part. 65 Rochester fuel injection on a 350 crate engine. It's partially chromed. It's got a modified Mallory distributor in order to work the fuel injection. The gentleman that sets this up is the owner of the car, is a specialist in early fuel injection and dual carburation. So we're going to go ahead and do a little bit of a walk around here. There's the VIN tag down there. It is an 18 VIN. And you can see it's got chrome Corvette valve covers on it. Chrome Rochester fuel injection. Cooling fan, electric cooling fan, chrome water pump. It's like a billet water pump pulley, chrome or polished water pump. Very nicely done. Turbo 350 automatic transmission, Ford 9-inch rear differential. We're going to walk around to the other side. We'll shut this side down. Pardon the wind, it never fails. When I do one of these, the wind picks up a little bit. Anyway, dig it. This car runs perfectly. This gentleman knows. Here we are on the passenger side. Wanted to share it with you on both sides of the motor. You can see the intake on this side is also chrome plated. By the way, just for a little fun fact, the 65 Rochester fuel injection setup that you see here, this gentleman that owns this car is a specialist in this, which we've mentioned before. One of these units, correctly tuned and ready to rock, is going to set you back about 15 grand. Just so you know what's hiding underneath the hood. He does have a dual quad setup that he'd switch out if you want to go that way. Other than that, I think you'd probably dig it just the way it is. It's makes it special and stand out. Anyway, thanks for visiting. Make sure you go to spudsgarage.com. All right, we got it running here so you can hear the exhaust. Got a nice sound to it. There you have it. Go to spudsgarage.com. Take a look in the trunk here. It's just like the rest of the car. It has very nicely done German square weave carpet. As we mentioned earlier in the video, we're going to share with you that it does have a rear glass window. For the Sid Shaver's top, he generally runs without it, so he's got a little breeze blowing for the back, but if the weather starts getting you, that may be a way to go for you. This is a battery box right here. Has gas shocks to hold the lid up. Anyway, there you go. There's plenty of room for your show chairs. Have a great day. Hang on to the end of the video. Go to Spuds. Give you a look at the bottom side of it here and up front. Obviously you see a chrome dropped axle. It's got disc brakes, chrome gas shocks in the front. Very traditionally styled car. Custom chassis underneath. We will have the builder of the chassis at spudsgarage.com. Once we start riding her up and going through it. Nice chrome hairpins. Give you a peek underneath here. Chassis is powder coated. It has short tube headers with custom exhausts that go back and they go up over the axle there. The underside of this car is just as nice as the top side. Got about 13,000 miles on the odometer, so this is the kind of car you can drive. You can see the floor pans are actually body color also. Rod bod, it is a Ford 9-inch rear differential. Take a look right there. It does have a 4-bar in the back here. It does have power disc brakes. There's the booster up front there. We'll walk around here. It does have rear drum brakes. These are American Salt Flat Special, American Racing wheels, front and rear. Let's see here. The rear tire size is a 275/65 R16 on the rear. It fits just right. Jenny style fuel tank. Chrome spreader bar in the back of the frame here. Traditional Ford 9-inch rear end housing with coilover shocks. God, I love my job some days. This is a really nice little car. A Fuelie Roadster. Anyway, a lot of fun. You want to go to spudsgarage.com, take a good look and a good feel for this car. We will have plenty of still photos, so on and so forth. Again, the salt flat wheels there. The chassis is powder coated and the floor pans are beautiful on this car. It's been taken care of, but it has been driven. You want one you can drive, don't you? Chrome hairpins right there. He drove it here, by the way. Nice little warm day. This car runs just right. P195 60 R15s on the front. Anyway, we're thinking by now you get the idea. Go to spudsgarage.com, find out more, give us a call. Have a great day. Thanks for